Hey, what's going on, guys? Sinister Skater here, bringing you a little bit of a rant video, I guess you could say, today. But before we get into that, gotta tell you a little bit about this gameplay. This is like a 44-9 overall gameplay where I got multiple Warthogs, Orbital VSATs, all those, and got like a really nice kill streak going in this gameplay using the Scorpion with fast mags and suppress, or not fast mags and suppressor, fast mags and quick draw. And yeah, I used this gameplay actually to post on another person's channel, the Ocean OPZ, like about two months ago, I would say. Never put it on my channel. I've been meaning to put it on my channel for a while, but this is like the perfect time to use it right now. So if you guys went to his channel and watched that video and then saw this, here you go, watch. I apologize for like putting it again, but it's pretty good gameplay, so enjoy watching it again. So that's it for the gameplay. Hopefully you guys will enjoy that. Again, playing some Kill Confirmed on the map Grind. And yeah, that's about it. So for today's topic, it's we're doing another edition, I guess you could say, of I Don't Get People. Now, I did this was like the second commentary I did on my channel. It was an I Don't Get People #1, where I kind of just ranted about something that just made me mad that day. And then I did it again about I would say August or September last year for Modern Warfare 3. I did one of those on that, and now I'm about to do another one right now. It's kind of a rant, kind of like just my thoughts on life and all this stuff. So sit back and get ready to agree or disagree with me and this stuff. So today's topic is video games and kind of like technology and why like people think they're bad for you and the stereotypical gamer person and like all this different stuff that kind of relate with gaming. Now the reason I brought this up was today my teacher was talking about how video games okay, so if you guys didn't know, like in school we have iPads right now, and we're getting incorporated with iPads into our curriculum and all this stuff. We're talking about like 60%. This is our first year, so 60% of the student population next year will have iPads, and the following year 100% will have them. People are like, oh, that's bad because iPads are so bad and they don't want change, and you know, technology, they're not ready for this yet and all this stuff. And somehow they got talking into video games and how they're so bad for you and all this stuff. And I'm just like sitting there like, okay, yeah, whatever, think what you want, because blah, blah, blah. Now, my philosophy on video games is that you could say bad for you, but they're good for you. And people are like, oh yeah, video games, they make you fat, they make you this and that, they're bad for you, they make you do bad in school and all this other stuff. But video games are, say, people who watch TV. I don't watch TV at all recently, like for the past 2 years, I would say. Ever since I got my Xbox. Mostly because I'm either playing Xbox, or which I really haven't for like the last 3 weeks or something, or I'm on my computer, or I'm out doing something or not. I really rarely watch TV now. TV is basically the same thing as video games. You're watching a TV screen and doing the same thing. So I don't know why people don't complain about watching TV and how that makes you do bad in school and all this other stuff. Because the same thing. You're sitting there and doing the same exact thing, except video games, basically it's better for you than watching TV, because you're interacting, you're using your mind, you're getting hand-eye coordination, you're like concentration and all this stuff, you're planning, you're doing a lot of stuff mentally and thinking, actually using your brain, and also getting like hand-eye coordination, instead of watching TV where you just sit there and just do nothing. Like, I have this whole positive and negative effects of video games pulled up right here. They got like following instructions, problem solving, hand-eye coordination, all this other stuff, multitasking, like management and skill works and all this stuff. And at the bottom there's the negative effects of video games. And the one thing is that the violence, you know, of course there's violent video games, you got to deal with that. That's one of the negative things. Too much video games can make kids socially isolated, which again, that could be if you play way too much and don't really go out and have friends. I mean, or you don't really go out and do stuff, but you of course should just do that. You gotta limit your video game usage and stuff. But you know, video games also, instead of comparing this to TV again, you sit there and sit on your TV, you're not really talking to anyone. Video games, you can go ahead and go into a party with 8 people and have some fun. It also says video games can academic achievement, they make you obese and all this stuff. Same thing with TV. I mean, I don't get the point of that. They're basically the same thing. The only downside I see about it is that people like take them too seriously. They get mad, you know, because they're actually like interacting with stuff and actually doing stuff. Like, people rage. That's one thing I don't like about Call of Duty is search and destroy, because people just go ahead and just talk and it just goes crazy. So that's the one thing that's kind of bad of them. People just get a little carried away. But otherwise, you know, people are always complaining about video games and how they're bad and cause violence issues and all this stuff. TV, you know, they're the same exact thing. You see the same stuff on TV if you watch murder shows or whatever, and like you're sitting there doing worse stuff. And I just don't get. I don't get why people don't just like why they keep talking down on video games and technology and all this other stuff when there's plenty of other problems that are the same, if not worse than that. So hopefully you guys enjoyed this. Let me know your opinions down below in the comments, because I'd very likely to hear about them. I'm keeping that in there, not messing up or not redoing it, because we're almost done with the commentary. So hopefully you guys enjoyed, and as always, I'm Sinister Skater. I'll see you guys on the next video. Peace out.